Welcome, my friend. The practice I'm sharing with you today is great for all levels. Whether you are new to yoga or a long-time yogi, I invite you to release expectations of what you think yoga is, release expectations of your body, and approach this yoga practice as though it is the first time you are ever experiencing it, having no expectations of what it will be like. Approach it with a fresh, new perspective, judgment-free, meeting your body right where it's at, and be in awe and thankful for all that it already is. With that shared, I'll join you seated on the mat. We'll join together in a cross-legged seated position, sitting up on the edge of a pillow cushion or folded blanket if you find your knees are elevated and tightness in your hips or legs. Sitting elevated at the edge will allow your hips to tilt forward naturally a little more and invite ease into your hips. Relax your hands wherever is comfortable. Take a soft gaze forward or gently close your eyes. Go ahead and roll those shoulder heads up and back, lengthening your spine and getting broad across your chest. Take a deep breath in through your nose as you lengthen up. Exhalation, relax your shoulders back and down, feeling your body soften. Deep breath in. Exhalation, feel yourself arrive here on the mat in mind, body, and spirit. Continue these deeply nourishing breaths, breathing in and breathing out your nose as you take a moment now to set your intention of this practice and what it means for you to release expectations of what you think yoga is, release expectations of your body, releasing judgment, meeting your body where it's at, approaching this practice with a fresh, new perspective. We'll gently bat your eyes open and bring your hands to your knees. Go ahead and feel that sits bones grounded into the earth. And let's take a moment to unite your breath with the movement of our body. And the movement will be guided by the intuition of your body. Now to do this, we'll take circles with our torso. To begin, breathe in to circle your torso forward and around. And then exhale as you circle back and around. Breathing in as you circle forward, reaching your heart center forward. Exhaling as you circle back, rounding your spine. Breathe in, reach your heart forward. Shoulder heads drop back. Exhale, round back. Continue this on your own. Closing your eyes if you'd like to draw your attention inward. This can help you feel into the sensations of your body even more. Go ahead and let your body guide the movement, finding what feels good. Breath flowing with the movement. The next time you circle forward, we'll pause at center and switch directions of your circles. Feel it out, my friend. Exaggerating the movement as your body guides you. Breathing in, circling forward. Exhaling as you round back. Find stillness at center. Bat those beautiful eyes open and extend your right leg out long, bringing the opposite sole foot to your inner thigh. Feel free to stay seated upon that cushion. Your hip points will be open to the side space, and let's slide your right arm down the inside of your right leg. You can either bring your fingertips to the mat or lower your forearm all the way to the mat. Breathe in to reach the opposite arm up and over in the direction of your extended toes for a side body stretch. As you reach your fingertips away, lengthening your side body, go ahead and spiral your heart center towards the sky. If your forearm is lowered to the inside of your leg, you can press your arm into your leg, using it as leverage to spiral your heart towards the sky. Being gentle, keep space between your shoulders and ears. That extended foot is flexed, toes point up to the sky. And from here, with your extended fingertips, I want you to think up and over, reaching them up and away over a big beach ball as you slowly fan them down, getting even more into that left side body, closing a clamshell. Good. Now once you're lower, go ahead and square your hips over the extended leg. Breathe in, lengthen, and on the exhale, hinge forward, leading with your heart, so keep that flat back. Let's breathe in to walk your palms back and lift up. Open your hips to the side space. We're moving into half butterfly. Go ahead and walk your palms forward as you fold, keeping a long spine. Maybe coming to your forearms if it's accessible. Take 3 full deep breaths in and 3 long, slow, complete exhalations out as you hold it here, feeling into the sensations of this pose upon your body. Slowly walk your palms back to rise. Let's take that to the second side. This time extend your left leg out long, bringing the opposite sole foot to your inner thigh. Remember those hip points are open to the side space, and slide that left arm down the inside of your leg. Letting go of how far you lowered on the first side, approaching this side with a fresh new perspective. Letting your body guide you as whether to lower to your fingertips or all the way to your forearm. And then we'll breathe in to reach that opposite arm up and over in the direction of those extended toes. Foot is flexed, pointing up to the sky, finding that delicious side body stretch. Now as you reach your fingertips away, feeling that length in the side body, let's knit your front ribs together and then spiral your heart towards the sky. Keep space between shoulders and ears. From here, with your fingertips extended, we're going to think up and over that big beach ball. So reach up and away as you slowly fan that arm down, closing the clamshell, getting deeper into that right side body. Feel it out. Once lowered, go ahead and square those hip points over the extended leg. Breathe in to lengthen, and on the exhale, hinge forward, leading with your heart. Long spine. Lengthen up to the crown of your head. We'll breathe in to walk your palms back and lift. Open your hips to the side space once more. Walk your palms forward as you fold into our half butterfly, lowering as far as you comfortably can, maintaining that nice long spine. Noticing if the right and left side are any different in levels of openness. Placing no judgment, just being aware of your body, developing a deeper connection with it. Take 3 full deep breaths in and long, slow, complete exhalations out. Slowly walk your palms back to rise, moving into full butterfly, so bring your soles of feet to kiss. Let your body guide you as how far away from or close to your heels should be from your groin. Hands hold on to wherever's accessible, your shins, ankles, or your feet, maybe even your big toes. Then they'll breathe in to lengthen, and on the exhale, hinge forward. Now we don't want to aggressively pull your torso lower, but you can very subtly, very gently guide yourself a little lower. Just looking for a gentle, feel-good stretch sensation in your hips and your inner thighs. Exploring how that feels in your body. On your next exhalation, allow your spine to round forward. And we'll slowly roll up. Let's have a little fun with a balancing butterfly pose. Remember, no judgment, my friend. This is meant to invite playfulness into our practice while also tapping into our core strength a bit. So holding on to wherever's accessible, begin to lean your torso back as you shift your weight back and lift your legs, engaging your core to help find your balance. We want a nice long spine, flat back. You're going to feel all those little movements within your body that is supporting you holding this. Maybe you fall out, which is no sweat. The earth is not too far. No injuries, just smile at it and appreciate the playfulness of our practice. With control, begin to lean forward to lower your legs to the mat. Bring your fingertips behind you, pointing towards your body. Breathe in to reach your heart center forward. Chest lift, shoulder heads draw back, elbows draw back. Beautiful, soft smile. And exhale to soften. Let's make our way to hands and knees. We'll line your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hip points. Your tops of feet kiss the mat, and they'll gently press down. Your fingers spread wide so you see color between them. Crown of head reaches forward, tailbone lengthens to the space behind you. Your lower belly firms up and in. Let's make this engaged by actively pressing your hands and your knees away side to side like you want to rip the mat into two pieces. Good, feel that engagement. Now we are going to take a super slow cat-cow. The movement will begin at your tailbone each time, and we will ripple through with the intent of one vertebra at a time, so very, very slowly. Let's close your eyes, and we'll take cow first. So on your inhale, beginning at your tailbone, super slowly begin to lower your belly. Notice how this affects your pelvic girdle, tilting it back. Wave it through, letting your neck and head be the last to rise. Shoulder heads draw back, heart shines. Taking cat on your exhale again, beginning at your tailbone. Wave it through as though you are scooping your pelvis slowly and intentionally waving your spine through, staying deeply connected with the movement, one vertebra at a time. Your crown of head lowers towards the mat, chin to chest, looking into yourself. Your exhale presses all the air out as you round out. From here, we'll take one more cat-cow just like this, but this time self-guided. Enjoy the experience of being so deeply connected to your body as you take the super slow cat and cow. And now take one more cat-cow on your own at your own feel-good pace, veering away from your typical cat-cow form to just find what feels good in your body. Really feeling it out and moving intuitively, maybe rocking front to back, side to side, pressing through your side bodies. Just find what feels good and let that body guide you. It knows exactly what it needs. And we'll find your flat back. We're moving into puppy pose next. So keep your hips just as they are, aligned over your knees, and then walk your palms forward to melt your torso, your heart towards the earth. Your forehead will ground to the earth. Allow those hips to be lifted, your chest to open with a mini back bend. Smooth, steady breath in through your nose. Long, slow, complete exhalation out your nose. We're moving into Sphinx. Press down through your palms to lift your torso just enough to comfortably lower your forearms to the earth, and then lower your legs and your belly to the earth. Legs are extended long behind you. Forearms run parallel, fingertips are spread wide. Go and rock your hips side to side, seeing how this feels, if it promotes a sense of feeling grounded and releasing. Now press down through your forearms and your palms into the ground to lift up through your shoulder girdle. Your shoulder heads draw back as you reach that heart center forward. Press your hip points into the earth. 3 breaths here, letting your heart shine bright with a soft smile upon your face. And we'll tuck your toes and press yourself up into a forearm plank pose. So body in one long line, breathing as you hold. We're holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower those hips to the earth, releasing tops of feet to the earth, lifting your heart, finding Sphinx pose once more. Go ahead and press yourself up to hands and knees. And we'll tuck your toes and press into your knuckles and fingertips and your toes to lift your hips up to downward facing dog. We'll be here for just a moment. If you are new to yoga, this may be a challenging pose. So let's go ahead and walk your feet forward, walk your palms back to meet at the center of the mat, arriving in a forward fold. Heel to your feet a little wider than hip distance. Take a slight bend in your knees. Go ahead and clasp opposite elbows and we'll just hang it out here. Allow your upper body to release. Your head heavy like a bowling ball. You can stay here in stillness or take a gentle sway, only if it's calling to you. You may even wish to invite a gentle neck release, gently shaking your head front to back or side to side, maybe taking a few circles, just releasing and letting go with each breath you take. 3 to 5 breaths here, my friend. Find stillness. Release fingertips to the mat. Heel toe feet into hip distance. Bend into your knees, ground down through all 4 corners of your feet to slowly roll up. At the top, we'll breathe in to circle your fingertips up to the sky. Palms kiss and lower prayer to heart center. Let's move into an easy warrior 2. So bring your hands to your hips to begin. Step your right foot forward, toes pointing to the front of the mat. And then back toes step back at a comfortable distance, and we'll open your toes to the side of the mat so your foot will run parallel with the short edge. You may wish to keep it soft to begin and deepen as we slowly awaken your legs, but first let's glance down to ensure your front heel bisects your back arch. Your hip points will open to the side space. Breathe in. And on the exhale, intentionally bend into your front knee to lower your front thigh parallel with the earth, or the intention of parallel with the earth. Front knee tracks in line with your toes. Knee is not going past your ankle. If it goes past your ankle, go ahead and widen your stance. On your inhale, we'll press down through your front sole of foot and your heel to straighten your front leg. Let's add in your arms. Extend your arms wide side to side, keeping shoulders aligned over your hips. Shoulder blades guiding down your back. Take your gaze over those front fingertips. On your next exhale, we'll slowly bend into your front knee, lowering into warrior two. Take that a few more times on your own, connecting with your body, feeling those legs awaken, feeling your connection with the earth through the soles of your feet. Be present with your breath as your breath guides the movement. Breathing in as you extend your front leg, exhaling as you sink into warrior two. The next time you straighten your front leg, we'll lower your back hand to your back thigh. Front hand reaches forward, up and back. Reach those fingertips away, giving some more love along your side body. And we'll fan your arms forward, wide side to side. Open toes to the side space, hands to hips, toes point in, heels out. Breathe in, lengthen, and on your exhale, hinge forward, releasing fingertips to the mat. We'll breathe in, lift halfway, and from here, keeping fingertips at center. On the exhale, slowly start to bend into one knee, shifting your weight to that side, opposite leg straightens. Go ahead and keep those hips nice and low, like they're sitting back into a chair. Your knee is aligned with your ankle. And we'll breathe in to press down through your foot to straighten your leg, bring your hips back up to center, and slow and intentional movement, taking your hips to the opposite side. Hips slower down into the pose. Good, go ahead and take this once more on your own on each side. Keep your heart lifted. Feel out those amazing sensations. Seeing those hips. The next time you return to center, release your fingertips to the mat or clasp opposite elbows and let your upper body release and weigh heavy. Neck is heavy like a bowling ball. And then take a slow rock front to back through the soles of your feet, feeling yourself round in the here and now. You can continue this rock or find stillness. Enjoy a few breaths here in our wide leg forward fold. Find stillness and release fingertips to the mat if you haven't already. We'll bend into both your knees, ground down through your soles of feet to roll up. And let's take that to the second side. Open your back toes to the back of the mat. Bring hands to hips to begin. Find your alignment in your warrior two, remembering to not move too deep into warrior two to begin. We can widen your stance over time as you take that dance. Front heel bisects your back arch. Hip points are open to the side space. Let's breathe in. And on the exhale, intentionally bend into your front knee to lower your front thigh parallel with the earth. Remember, we want that front knee tracking in line with your toes and front knee to not be going past your ankle. If so, go ahead and widen your stance. On your inhale, press down through your front sole of foot and your heel to extend your front leg. We're adding in our arms next, so extend them wide side to side. Align your shoulders over your hips, shoulder blades gliding down your back, and take your gaze over your front fingertips. On your exhale, slowly bend into your front knee, lowering into warrior two. Breathe in to extend. Take that a few more times on your own, finding your own feel-good yoga dance. Maybe closing your eyes to more deeply connect with the sensations you're experiencing. Connect more deeply with your body, with your breath. The next time you straighten your front leg, lower your back hand to your back thigh. Front palms open up and reach forward, up and back. Reaching those fingertips away, getting nice and long. Beautiful. Let's fan your arms forward, wide side to side. Open your toes to the side of the mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Breathe and find length. And on the exhale, hinge forward, only lowering halfway, and hold it there at halfway. Then extend your fingertips long overhead. Fingertips reaching long, your crown of head reaches forward, tailbone lengthens back. Now lower belly firming up and in, and feel your body finding balance. Here, grounding through the soles of your feet. Good. On your next exhale, soften forward. Then walk your fingertips towards your right foot, noticing where you feel sensations of this within your body, exploring this stretch. And we'll walk it back through center and over to the opposite foot, noticing if the right and left side feel any different. And walk it back to center. Take that bend into your knees and slowly roll up. We'll heel toe your feet in, arriving at center. And then open to the front of the mat. Feet are at hip distance. Breathe in to circle up. Palms kiss at the top. Reach back. Mini back bend before you dive it down through center. Let's move into down dog by walking your palms forward and your toes back. Good. Now let's shift forward, coming into plank pose. Shoulders align over your wrist, body in one long line. With elbows hugging along your side body, slowly lower yourself all the way down to the mat with control. Release tops of feet to the mat, palms under your shoulders. On your next inhale, using the muscles of your back, breathe in to peel your upper body off the mat, lifting your heart. We'll pause at the top. And then use your exhalation to slowly lower with control. Again, on your inhale, using the muscles of your back, peel your upper body off the mat, shoulder heads draw back. Exhalation to slowly lower yourself with control. One more, breathe in to lift, pausing at the top, holding it here, elbows drawing back. We're holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhalation to wave your spine down. We'll press into your palms to melt your hips back to your heels for child's pose. Go ahead and widen your knees as much as you'd like. Just taking a moment here with fingertips reaching away, forehead grounded to the earth, to draw your attention inward into this wonderful world of you. Notice your heartbeat. Where are you feeling it at within your body? The rhythm of your breath. Feeling the sensations of this pose upon your body. And we'll slowly walk your palms back to rise. Let's tend to our shoulders a little more. Either clasp opposite elbows behind your back or interlace fingers behind your low back. Breathe in to draw your interlaced fingers or clasp elbows down and then back, lifting your heart. Feeling it out. We're in a mini back bend. Good. Now option to fold forward here on the exhalation. If you have the interlaced fingers, they'll reach up and overhead, pressing away to the space in front of you. Feel free to rock it side to side, feeling that out. Forehead grounded to the earth. For anyone who knows rabbit pose, we're not taking rabbit pose. We're just taking a child's pose variation with this shoulder stretch. Let's breathe in to lift just enough to soften and release, releasing your body forward, relaxing your arms alongside your body. Let's take a smooth, deep breath in through your nose. And a long, slow, complete exhalation out your nose. Feel your body soften and melt into the earth. We'll tuck chin to chest and slowly roll up. Lean forward to bring your feet off to one side and then bring them out in front of you. We'll bring soles of feet to the mat. Find your nice long spine, flat back. Extend your arms out long, palms face up, and very slowly, with control, begin to lean your torso back, using your core strength, engaging your center to lower yourself all the way to the mat with control, as much control as possible. Not placing any judgment if you find yourself releasing, falling back just a little. Once lowered, let's hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a well-deserved, loving hug. Soften and release. Extend your legs out long, feet opening about as wide as the mat, letting your feet fall as they may. Relax your arms at your side at a distance from your body that feels good, comfortable, and releasing. Take a soft gaze forward or gently close your eyes. This is Shavasana. It's probably the most important and nurturing pose of them all. Please join me here to allow the nutrients of our practice to settle in and integrate into mind, body, and spirit. Let's breathe in. And on the exhale, invite your entire body, your entire being to soften and relax. Smooth breath in. And a long, slow, complete exhalation, giving all your weight over to Mother Earth, letting go, releasing all muscular holdings. Soften through your forehead, your eyes, and your jaw. Allow your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth, and your neck releases. Feel your chest soften, arms weighing heavy at your side, your wrists and fingers let go. Soften through your belly and down into your pelvic floor muscles. Feel your hips weighing heavy and melting into the earth. Your thighs release. Kneecaps are soft. Your calves weigh down into the earth. Your ankles, your feet and toes letting go, releasing. Feel the weight of your body melting into the earth. Letting yourself go and be in a state of complete relaxation here in body, mind, and spirit. Just breathe and be. Begin to deepen your breath, reawakening. You can wiggle your fingers and toes or take a full body stretch, whatever's calling to your body to help gently reawaken. Bring yourself back into the present moment. We'll bring one sole of foot to the mat and then the other. Roll over to your right side and take a full deep breath in through your nose. And a long, slow, complete exhalation out your nose. Now with your eyes remaining closed and your attention remaining inward, go to make your way to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. We're sitting up nice and tall. You can relax your hands wherever is comfortable. We'll take a moment to draw your attention further inward into the wonderful world of you, taking note of how you're feeling after our practice today. how does this compare to when we first joined together on the mat? Remember, my friend, you can always return to this practice at any time to cultivate these feelings. Let's take a big, beautiful breath in, circling your fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Your palms kiss the top and bring all that love and light down to your heart center. Bring your thumbs to your sternum to seal the love and light into your being. Reach your sternum up towards your thumbs. Soft smile upon your face as you breathe in. And exhalation, bow forward to your heart, sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me on the mat. I hope you enjoyed this yoga practice from a fresh new perspective. Comment below and let me know how the practice treated you. Please throw the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to continue to receive the latest Yoga Love practices released each week and support our channel. I'll see you again soon, my friend.